Hey, Eloise, did you call the caterers about Friday night yet? They need the final estimate on the Sirius Gallery opening ASAP. I've asked you twice now. Or is it 3? Oh, hey, Frida. Sorry. I will. I'll do it right away. I promise. Okay, you double promised this time, I guess? Yeah, I'm sorry about the last time. I've just been distracted is all. It's okay. I understand. It's just, we've been putting our hearts and souls into this gallery for the last 2 years. And the co-op. Yes, and the co-op. But I honestly don't see us getting anywhere beyond it just being my what? My vanity project? It could appear that way if we don't start attracting some serious artists. Vanity project? Is that what you think this is? Frida, I didn't include you in this just for you to insult it. I said it could appear that way. I don't give a damn how it appears. You're supposed to be helping with the business part, and I handle the art. Yeah, but I'm an artist too. Well, you're a better business person than you are an artist. Thanks. And a better lover. Come on, Eloise, you know I hate that kind of stuff. Sorry, do you prefer part-time lover? I suppose that would be more accurate anyway. I would prefer we not talk about it at all, but if we do, well, I just don't want us to have any labels. I'm allergic to labels. But what I would prefer more right now, Eloise, is that we have a successful gallery opening for Sirius on Friday night. That would go a long way to proving that we're more than just a depressed rich girl's vanity project. I didn't say all that. It's okay. You didn't have to. I know I'm a mess. You are a mess, but what artists aren't? You aren't. You're the most stable person that I've ever known. Yeah, well, maybe that means I'm a lousy artist then. Or maybe just a stabilizing force for an artist. Well, that's what I'm trying to be for you. And you are. You really are. You really think I've helped you out at all? Oh, of course. When I wanted to open a gallery and an artist's co-op, all of my Bridgeport friends said I had to talk to you. Oh, they did? Yes, and you didn't disappoint. You've helped turn this space into something truly, well, it's a work of art in itself. Now you're just flattering me. Okay, it's also been a wonderful showcase for some of my best works. Now with that, I can agree. Really? Do you think so? Are we fishing for compliments again? Just call me Captain Eloise. Then yes, Captain Eloise, I think that you are an incredibly, insanely talented artist. Oh, go on. And not so hard on the eyes, either. What's that supposed to mean? What do you mean? So you're like, complimenting me now? Yeah, so what? Oh, so 1 minute you want to have a relationship, the next minute you don't. 1 minute I'm allowed to compliment you, now only you are. So which is it, huh? Jeez, I didn't mean anything by it, okay? I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. You're always sorry. You think you can just play with my heart, Frida? This gallery is not just some business venture for me like it is for you. It's my art. It's my life. Eloise, I promise you, the gallery is not just a business venture for me. If it was, I wouldn't be here 24/7. I wouldn't have a cot in the back. I wouldn't have my own art here, you know? You're just gaslighting me like everyone does, just like my stepmother. Oh, come on. Please don't compare me to Deidre. That is just a low blow. I'm nothing like her. Okay, fine. You aren't as bad as Deidre, but you're well on your way if you don't start being nicer to me. But Deidre is legitimately evil. She let your dad rot in that hospital for years. Until she had his fortune. I couldn't do that to you if I tried. You don't have to remind me of every little detail. I'm still dealing with a lot of the trauma. Oh, I'm sorry. I know you are. That was poorly worded on my part. Well, just add it to the list then. The list? You have a list of my poorly worded phrasing? Oh no, I don't think there's enough yellow legal pads in the world for that exercise. What is it with you? Seriously, is this because I didn't want to come home with you last night? Look, I was tired, okay? I had a lot to do today. The opening is Friday. Just whatever, okay? Bye. Wait, what? Hello? Eloise? What's wrong? What did I do? Eloise, have you been taking your meds? Hey, Mary Beth. Oh, hey, Frida. I was just thinking about you. What's up? Hey, nothing. Well, nothing except Eloise is losing her mind again. Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. What do you mean? Well, it's just the last month or so, I've noticed a change in her. Kind of a big one. Really? Like, how? I mean, what have you noticed? How does she seem? Like she's off her meds. Oh, right, yeah. I guess that's what I've noticed too. Bad timing, huh? What do you mean? You know what I mean. Everything with the Sirius show coming up. That's this Friday, isn't it? Yep. Yes, it is. He's a big deal abstract painter, right? Yes, he is. So if this opening goes well for you... Yes, it could be very good for us, but of course this is if and only if I can manage to get Eloise to keep it together until then. Bless her heart. You two have been through so much with her ups and downs. Yeah, us. I know you hate to be considered a unit, but that's how people see you both, like it or not. I know, but it's just never what I wanted. I mean, we just started out as business partners, you know? But then one thing led to another. Yeah, one thing led to another, but nothing was ever official. I mean, we were never together. We never had a conversation or anything. So you two were just kind of business partners with benefits or something. I wouldn't put it that way. Well, how else would you put it, Frida? I don't know. I guess I just didn't know. Didn't know that Eloise was a total basket case? Yeah, I guess so. She can be a lot to handle, but that's just part of the trade-off when it comes to Eloise. The trade-off? Well, yeah, the deal you make when you get involved with a genius. You get to be close to it, but they're never going to have the time for you that they have for your art. Mary Beth, I don't need her time. Don't you understand? No, not really. I don't know. I think you kind of do. You're right, I do. I think I need to end it. Break up with Eloise? I'm just now realizing it, but maybe it's something I've known for a long time. I understand why, Frida, I really do, but do you really think this is a good idea right now? I mean, the timing. She does seem rather fragile, doesn't she? Frida, you haven't known Eloise as long as I have. You don't know what it's like to see her go through one of her episodes. What do you mean? It can be scary. Well, what do you expect me to do, Mary Beth? Fake my relationship with her out of fear of her reaction? How is that fair to me? I agree that it isn't fair to you. It's just, maybe you should wait until after the opening, at least. Yeah, I guess so. And that's the other thing. You two have a lot at stake professionally. What would you do about the business? Well, I've been looking around. I set some things up. You mean separate from Eloise, I'm assuming? Yeah, but it's not like she's going to go under. Her family is loaded. Do you really think Deidre is going to bankroll the gallery? I cannot be held hostage to this family. This is my life, Mary Beth. I know, just tread lightly, okay? As lightly as I can. I cannot believe this, Frida. I cannot believe Sirius would do this to me. Eloise, where are you? Mary Beth and I have been looking everywhere for you. Even Deidre is worried. I'm down the street at Nell's. Can you believe he just made a mockery of my gallery like that? What are you talking about, Eloise? No one even knows what happened. Even Sirius looks baffled. And that's his default expression. When I came up to him and told him that his new Scribbled Scrolls series was the best thing since Basquiat, yeah, he didn't say anything. That's just what he does, Eloise. It's his persona or whatever. But did you see his microaggressions? Oh, come on, his microaggressions, really? Yes, it was all over his face. He thought I was a total idiot, a fool, a charlatan. Well, so what if he did? So what? Yeah, he's a phony too. Sirius is not a phony. He's a genuine artist. Okay, sure, a genuine artist. He goes by one name and refuses to speak even though he can. He's a total phony. You just don't get it, do you? What am I not getting now? Art. That's his art. But yet again, what would you know about that? Eloise, I understand that you're upset, but why are you taking it out on me? Well, it was your idea to book him after all. Yeah, because I knew it would be great for the gallery, and it was for a while. Did you see who was there? Of course I saw who was there. Everything would have gone great if I hadn't what? Had another one of my meltdowns and caused a scene? Go ahead, you can say it. I'm terrible, I'm horrible, I just ruined everything, I know. You know what, Eloise? What? What is it, Frida? There's been something that I've been meaning to talk to you about. Oh no. I think our relationship, business and otherwise, has run its course. What do you mean? What are you saying? I'm saying that I'm going to be opening a new gallery next month. I have some partners lined up. But who? Brenda and Dave Peters. Brenda and Dave Peters. Oh, please. They don't know anything about art. They're really great artists, Eloise, and they have some great ideas. So you're leaving me because I don't have any ideas? Is that it? No, it's not that. Then you're leaving me because I'm crazy. That's why, isn't it? Eloise, I knew it. I knew this was too good to be true. Eloise, I'm sorry. I hate you. I hope you die. Oh my God, Eloise. Hello? Eloise? Please, Eloise, get help before it's too late. Hey, Frida, what's up? Been a while. Hey, Mary Beth. Oh my gosh, it's so good to hear from you. And it has. It's been too long. I'm sorry. It's not all your fault. It's a two-way street, right? Yeah, I guess so, but still, I feel bad. But I've just been so incredibly busy with the new gallery. Smithereens, yeah. I'm looking forward to the opening. 1 more month, right? Yeah, 1 more month. So things are about to get even crazier then. Yeah, but listen, I'd love to get a cup of coffee sometime. I mean, sure, if you have the time for that. I really don't, but I can make time. That would be great. So how have you been? I've been well. I have some new pieces that I think may just be almost done. But of course, they're never done, right? Well, right. So, have you heard anything about Eloise? No, I've been really busy, like I said. And I guess you could say I've actually been avoiding any information about her, to be honest. Yeah, well, you were never one for gossip, were you? No, and honestly, I'm a little bit afraid that I'm about to hear some. It's not gossip if it's true, and unfortunately, it is. After you left Eloise? After I dissolved the partnership, the uncoupling, you mean? Yes, after the uncoupling, well, let me take a guess. She had a mental breakdown? Yes, and it was bad. I feel terrible about that, Mary Beth, but come on, you and I both know that she was heading for one anyway. I know, but she ended up closing the gallery just a few weeks later, actually. Yeah, I did hear about that. And, soon after that, she just stopped coming out. What do you mean, stopped coming out? She stopped leaving the apartment. She wouldn't come out. You mean she became like a shut-in? Yeah, basically, and then the neighbors started to complain about the screaming at night. Screaming? One of them eventually called the police, who did a welfare check, and what they found, well, I really don't need to know. I guess the silver lining was that she knew she needed help, so it was kind of a mutual decision on their part. On whose part? On her and Deidre. Deidre has power of attorney, you know. What? Why? Eloise always had problems. Her father always thought it was best if he had power of attorney. Maybe it was. But when he died, it was passed on to Deidre. He never changed it? No, I guess not. But they despise each other. How is that going to work? I don't know, but the point is, Eloise has been in Mount Sinai for the last 6 weeks. Oh my God, really? Yeah, in the psychiatric unit. Wow, I had no idea it could be that bad. I tried to tell you, Frida. You tried to blame me. I know, and I'm sorry for that. The truth is, her mental illness comes in cycles. Your relationship, whatever it was, just happened to start at the beginning of a good one. Well, I'm happy that she's getting the help she obviously needs. Yeah, me too. I guess I thought you'd want to know. Yeah, thanks. She's a really good person, just lost. I know she is. The cycle just has to start again. She just needs a reset, right? Yeah, exactly. I mean, don't we all? Hello, Frida. This is Deidre Lazarus, Eloise's stepmother. Oh, hi, Mrs. Lazarus. How are you? Please, call me Deidre. Okay, Deidre. So how have you been? I guess we haven't seen each other since, well, since that disastrous gallery opening, right? Well, yeah, I guess so. That was really a terrible night. It was the beginning of the end, sadly. The end? Well, the start of a breakdown, I suppose, but thankfully, if you haven't heard, she's gotten the help she needed. Yes, I heard that she checked herself into Mount Sinai. Well, we checked her in. Right, whatever. Well, you'll be happy to know that she's doing much better now, and tomorrow she'll be checking out. Checking out, really? Yes, the doctors and her have agreed that she's ready to go home. Wow, that's wonderful news. But between you and me, Frida, I don't think she's ready. Oh, why not? Well, she's just, you know her. She's just not right. I know you two never really got along. She always hated me, Frida, ever since I married her father. Yeah, I guess that's pretty common with stepkids, right? I suppose, but this was much worse. She did everything she could to try to break us up. Wow, I didn't know that. And guess what? She almost succeeded, but in the end, I convinced her father to pass power of attorney on to me. That was you? Well, yes, of course. Who else was going to take care of the poor girl? I guess so. So are you going to be seeing her when she's out, dear? Oh, I don't know. I'm not so sure that's a good idea. We didn't exactly leave on the best of terms. Oh, well, that's good then. That's good? Well, yes. I honestly don't think that dredging up any old triggers would do her any good, do you? No, I suppose not, but at least she has friends like Mary Beth, right? Mary Beth Draca? Oh, no. Eloise won't be speaking to her again. Won't be speaking to her? What do you mean? Well, it's just that I think it's time for a fresh start for Eloise, don't you think? A completely fresh start. I don't know. I guess that's for her to decide, right? Right. Well, so anyway, I just wanted to let you know that she's doing okay, quite well, in fact. But it's best if you don't try to contact her. Well, understood, Deidre. Message received. Okay, great. Thanks, Frida. So I see you're about to open your new gallery. Yeah, next week, actually. Yes, I'm quite looking forward to it. Oh, you're going to be there? Well, yes, I'm one of the donors. Oh, you are? Oh, yes, just ask Brenda and Dave Peters. We're old friends. Wow, I had no idea. Anyway, best of luck, Frida. See you soon. And remember, Eloise is going to be fine. Okay, Deidre, thanks. Bye. Hey, Frida, what's up? Oh, hey, Mary Beth. How are you? I was just thinking about texting you, actually. Oh, you were? What about? Well, just to say hi. Maybe ask if you wanted to come walk the gallery before our opening. Oh, wow, I'd be honored, but there's something I'm very concerned about. Concerned about? Like what? What's wrong? Well, I guess that Eloise is now out of Mount Sinai. Yes, Deidre called and told me. Oh, Deidre called you? Yeah, she said that the doctors agreed that she could check out or something, so now she's home. But Deidre doesn't want her old friends talking to her or something. Typical Deidre. Yes, typical Deidre, but not really. And Eloise did check out, but not really. What do you mean? As far as I can remember, Eloise has been hospitalized 3 times, but this is the first without her dad around. The first time with Deidre in control. In control? I thought Eloise checked herself out. She didn't. Deidre checked her out, and Deidre was the one who checked her in to begin with. You mean it was never voluntary? No, but I saw Eloise just 2 weeks ago, Frida. You did? At the hospital? Yeah, her doctor said she could finally have visitors, and it was great. She was clearly doing so much better until Deidre showed up. After that, there were no more visitors. But she was doing better? She was like her old self, even better, Frida. Well, then why couldn't she have any more visitors? Why is Deidre saying she can't talk to anyone? I don't know, but now Eloise couldn't talk to any of us if she wanted to. What do you mean? Deidre has had her committed again, but not at Mount Sinai. What do you mean? She checked her out and took her someplace else? Did you meet Dr. Rakestraw at the gallery opening? Dr. Hugo Rakestraw? I honestly can't remember. There was a lot going on that night. I'm sure you'd remember him. Older guy in a black suit with thick, wild gray hair and kind of tall. Yeah. I think Deidre introduced us, now that I think of it. I would hope so. He's a major donor. Of course he is. And he's a doctor. A psychiatrist, in fact. A psychiatrist? He has his own practice. Well, more like a facility. About an hour and a half south of the city. Out in the sticks, you know. It's called Stillwater. So like an inpatient place? And you're telling me that's where Eloise is now? Well, we guess. You guess? That's as close as we've gotten to figuring it out. What do you mean? I mean, Eloise was seen yesterday walking down 31st Street looking dazed and confused, as they say. By who? Who saw her? Megan and Jimmy Masterson, but that's not all. Deidre was with her. She was? Yeah, just kind of leading her along. And then they met Dr. Rakestraw and got into a black BMW SUV. The Mastersons were concerned because it was so weird, so they called me. And now we can't find her anywhere. So what are we supposed to do? I really don't know, but we have to do something. I mean, I know that you two don't have a relationship and you don't owe her anything. Maybe I do, though. What do you mean? I mean, maybe I wasn't supportive of her. I saw everything that she was going through. I saw that she was in pain. And what did I do about it? I just made it worse. What can I say? I'm at least partially to blame for all of this. Come on, Frida, you know that's bullcrap. You can't start doing this to yourself. Not now. I know, but I just wish there was something I could do for her. I'm not so sure there's anything we can do, hun. Deidre has power of attorney. She holds all the cards. Hello, Deidre? This is Frida. How are you? Oh, Frida, well, this is a surprise. How are you? I'm okay, I guess. I was just wondering how Eloise was doing. Eloise? Oh, I thought I'd asked you not to inquire about her. Well, you asked me not to contact her. You didn't say I couldn't ask how she was doing, so how is she doing? Well, she's fine. Thank you for asking. So is she back at home now, or? Thank you for asking is enough. Oh, okay, well, Listen, I was wondering. You were wondering about what? I was wondering about that doctor that you brought to the gallery opening. What was his name again? Frida, I'm thinking that perhaps you should worry about your next gallery opening instead of focusing on the old one. Wouldn't you think? Oh, well, I guess so, but I was just thinking about this revolutionary therapy he was telling me about and was wondering if I could get in touch with him. Oh, really? I highly doubt that. What do you mean, I highly doubt that? I mean, I know for a fact that you two never had a conversation that night. Yes, we did. What are you trying to pull here, Frida? What is it that you want? Pull? I'm not trying to pull anything. Obviously, you're up to something. No, I'm not. I just wanted to talk to him, that's all. Talk to him about what? Be specific. I'm just thinking about starting some therapy. Oh, really? Well, Dr. Rakestraw doesn't do simple one-on-one counseling. He's not that type of a doctor. A psychiatrist, I mean. Oh, okay. Well, then what kind is he? I'd love to know. I mean, I don't really trust mainstream medicine, you know. Really? Oh, that's interesting. Neither do we. But still, Dr. Rakestraw is simply not seeing any new patients right now. So how did you and the doctor meet, if you don't mind me asking? He helped treat Eloise's father. Oh, really? I had no idea that her father had, similar problems. You mean mental? Oh, no. That all came from her mother's side, of course. But Dr. Rakestraw believes in treating the entire patient for the entire affliction. What do you mean, the entire affliction? The body and soul, dear. My husband's illness had to have been caused by something. Yeah, it was probably cigarettes and scotch. Oh no, illness goes so much deeper than that, and it goes back so much further as well. This is what Dr. Rakestraw treats. Not just the mind, not just the body, but the soul as well. And is this what he's treating Eloise for right now? Who said that he's treating Eloise? Come on, Deidre, that's why you're telling me all of this, right? It's your way of telling me without really telling me. Where Eloise is none of your concern now, Frida. She is safe and being cared for. She is on her way to a complete recovery. And this is all you need to know. Do you understand me? I know that you checked her out of Mount Sinai, Deidre. I know that you and Dr. Rakestraw took her to Stillwater. Well, that's none of your business, is it? It's not like you have any connection to her anymore, right? And I have power of attorney. You can't escape that fact, can you? I'm going to get to the bottom of this, Deidre. No, Frida, you won't. Hey, Frida? Hey, Mary Beth, how are you? I don't know. Yeah, me too. I just wish there was something we could do, But there's nothing, and Dr. Rakestraw's facility is unlisted. I can't even find anything about it online. No, me either. It's almost like she was abducted by Scientology or something. Well, I'm not giving up. But what else can you do? I don't know. I'll think of something. You can't just try to save your ex out of guilt. It's not out of guilt. Then what's it out of? I don't know. It's the right thing to do, I guess. I don't know what's the right thing. All I know is that Eloise doesn't belong there. But what can we do with no way of even talking to her? I don't know, Mary Beth. I don't know. Hello, Frida? Yes, who is this? Frida, it's me. Me who? Wait, Eloise? Is that you? Yes, Frida, it's me. And I need your help. Join us tomorrow for the thrilling conclusion to the Frida and Eloise saga.